there. Yeah, we played them out there. Yeah. 29th. Yeah. Probably the weekend we got to turn our lunch. Good afternoon and welcome to Charlie Brown Field, where this afternoon Valley City State Viking baseball taking on the Jimmies of the University of Jamestown. And a pleasant good afternoon to you. Welcome to Charlie Brown Field in Valley City. Paul McDonald with you here this afternoon for this non-conference fall baseball matchup between these two longtime rivals, the Jimmies of the University of Jamestown and Valley City State. Last year, these two teams played twice during the fall, and Valley City State taking both games. Their one game in the spring was canceled, but they did get a chance to play a couple of fall games. And Valley City State won 4-3 here at Charlie Brown Field, thanks to Drew Nixon's 3-run homer in the bottom of the 8th inning that capped a 4-run inning that gave the Vikings the 4-3 win. Then the second time around over at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown, Vikings won that one by a final of 24-4. 21 hits, 7 extra base hits, four home runs, I believe, for Valley City State in that one. The Vikings coming off a season last year, 22-22, finished 12-11 in the North Star. And for UJ, the Jimmies were 29-23, finished 15-12 in the GPAC, and reached the GPAC championship game last season. So far this year, both teams have split 2 non-conference games here in the fall. Casey Olney, head coach of Valley City State, starting his 16th season at the helm of the Vikings, and Tom Hager on the other side for University of Jamestown. He is starting his 24th year as the head coach of the Jimmies. We've got starting lineups coming up, and the first pitch right around the corner. It's fall baseball from Charlie Brown Field, the Vikings and the Jimmies. We're back with that first pitch and the starting lineups on VCSUVikings.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to Charlie Brown Memorial Baseball Field for Valley City State Viking Baseball. Tonight's game features the visitors on the scoreboard, the University of Jamestown Jimmies, against the home team, your Valley City State University Vikings. The North Star Athletic Association and NAIA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We respect your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial,
Bob McDonald back with you here at Charlie Brown Field. Baseball action coming your way here on VCSUVikings.com as the Vikings will be taking on University of Jamestown. 9-inning game here this evening or this afternoon here in Valley City. Well, let's take a look at our starting lineups and the batting orders. Here first off for the visitors, University of Jamestown. Again, they are 1-1 on the season, and they will start like this, leading off. And the designated hitter, Alex Alva. Alva is leading off, and the DH. Batting second in center field, Chase Burke. Burke batting second and in center field. Hitting third at second base, Xander Oriehudos. Xander Oriehudos is batting third, and he is at second base. Hitting at the number 4 spot at first base, Alex Tolbert. Tolbert is batting cleanup and at first base. Batting fifth and in center field, Hayden Brown. Brown is batting in the 5th spot and in center field. Batting 6th at third base is Ryan Musalar. Musalar is hitting 6th and at third base. Batting 7th and catching, Tristan Madison. Madison batting 7th and catching. Hitting in the number 8 spot, the shortstop, Kendall Yackley. Yackley is at short and hitting in the number 8 spot. And Ben Patton will be throwing here this afternoon. Patton hitting in the number 9 spot. So Alva, Burke, Orihudos, Tolbert, Brown, Musalar, Madison, Yackley, and Patton for the University of Jamestown Jimmies. 1-1 on the season. Again, Coach Hager in his 23rd season, or has gone through 23 years at the University of Jamestown, and he has 766 wins in his career. I forgot to mention that Ben Patton is in left field and hitting the number 9 spot, and Connor Knipp is pitching here this afternoon. Now for your Valley City State University Vikings, they will go like this here this afternoon. Leading off in center field is Dustin Mertz. Mertz is leading off in center. Jaden Babiak is catching, and he will be batting second. And we'll finish that lineup here for Valley City State. But first, our national anthem. Let's finish that starting lineup again. Dustin Mertz leading off and in center field. Jaden Babiak is hitting second and catching. Shane Nixon is hitting in the number 3 spot and the shortstop. And his twin brother, Drew Nixon, is hitting cleanup and at first base. Batting 5th at third base, Tori Nelson. Ryan Reynolds hitting 6th at second base. And Judson Celiscar is hitting the number 7 spot. Designated hitter. Hitting 8th in right field is Christian Ramirez. And batting 9th in left field, Carter Dodd, with Hunter Magnuson on the hill here this afternoon for Valley City State. So again, that lineup: Mertz, Babiak, Nixon, Nelson, Reynolds, Celiscar, Ramirez, and Dodd. Defensively for Valley City State, Nelson will be at third. Shane Nixon is at short. Ryan Reynolds at second. Andrew Nixon is at first. In the outfield, Dodd, Mertz, and Ramirez from left to right. Jaden Babiak behind the plate. And Hunter Magnuson will be towing the rubber here in this one this afternoon for Valley City State. Magnuson, the sophomore out of Wilmer, Minnesota, making his second appearance here in the fall. At 7 1/3 innings, 6 hits, allowed just 1 run, a couple of walks, and 3 strikeouts. And that 1-0 record. So the right-hander ready to face the Jimmy's lineup as we're ready to go. Alex Alva will step in and lead things off here for
number 4, Alex Alva.
Jamestown in the orange tops and the white pants, and the Vikings in their all whites. And the left-hander Alva stepping in. We're just about set, ready for baseball here from Charlie Brown Field. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled off the facing here off the scoreboard. We have a 4:59. Our first pitch. We're at 61 degrees. Lots of sunshine here in Valley City. do have wind out of the northeast at about 18 miles per hour going out towards right center. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Alva takes it high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the left-hand hitting designated hitter, Alex Alva. Here's the pitch on the way from Magnuson. A liner again. This one off the backstop. Straight back behind home plate. The count of ball and 2 strikes. 3:30 down the lines here at Charlie Brown. 385 to the power alleys. About 370 to straightaway center field. And that fence that extends from left center to right center extends up to about 15, 20 feet. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count here in Alva. And Magnuson delivers. Swinging a chopper off the plate, down foul down the third base line. So the count rides along at a ball and 2 strikes. Jamestown, again, 1-1 on the season. A couple of games against Dickinson State and split. Winning 5-3 and losing 5-1 last Friday. Fastball misses wide. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Alva. Chase Burke and Xander Oriejidos waiting in the to follow here in the first. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Avila. Alex Alva goes down. That is the first strikeout for Magnuson. 1 away.
The center fielder.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Chase Burke.
Chase Burke.
With 1 out, nobody on. In that 4-3 win last fall in September for Valley City State here at Charlie Brown. Bunt down the third base line. Magnuson off the mound, grabs it, throws to first, plenty of time. 1-3 on the put out. Burke trying to bunt his way on, 2 away. That'll bring up the second baseman, Xander Oriejidos.
The second baseman,
Oriejidos.
number 3, Xander Oriejidos.
Right-handed batter. Out of Ellsburg, Washington, a senior. And the pitch. All speed on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. In that 4-3 game last year was here at Charlie Brown, 4 Viking pitchers combined on a 3-hitter, and a total of 18 strikeouts in that 4-3 win. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. On the outside corner at the knees, 0-2. Again, Drew Nixon 3-run homer, capped a 4-run bottom of the 8th. Vikings coming from behind for a 4-3 win. 0-2 the count here on Oriejidos, and the fastball's up and in. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on, top of the first. 9 innings here this afternoon from Charlie Brown. Bumped the game up an hour with the pending rather nippy weather we're going to have overnight. Frost advisory for Valley City. Here's a high pop in the infield, right side. Second baseman Ryan Reynolds right on the lip of the grass. Now he gives way to the shortstop Shane Nixon, who makes the play and retires the side. 3 up and 3 down, nothing across for the Jimmies. Half inning. It's the University of Jamestown, nothing. Valley City State coming up. This is college baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
And nobody left on base. Drew up for Valley City State at the bottom of the first. Mertz, Babbitt, Shane Nixon.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, 2 American kids growing up in the heartland. Jack is gonna be a football star. Diane's debutante backseat. Oh, Jack is coming.
Let's take a look at the defensive alignment here for University of Jamestown. Muslar will be at third. Yackley will be at short. Orjedos is at second and Tolbert at first. Patton, Burke, and Brown in the outfield from left to right. Tristan Madison behind Nip, the right-hander. A sophomore out of Newburgh, Oregon. Making his second appearance of the year, pitched a third of an inning against Dickinson State in their 5-1 loss. Gave up a hit and a run, walked one, struck out one. So Dustin Mertz will step in and lead things off here for the Vikings. 333 in these first two games, no homers and an RBI. And it's a strike called, 0-1. Mertz, Babiak, and Nixon to face Nip here in the bottom of the first inning. Right-hander kicks and delivers. Swinging a foul off to the right. And the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. In these first couple of games, Vikings 254 as a team. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That one just misses outside. And the count 1-2. Defeated Dickinson State 8-7. And lost to Mayfield State 7-3. That game was last night. Yesterday, here's a little loop down the right field line, dropping pass. There's a base hit. So Mertz goes opposite field and loops it down the right field line. And the Vikings have a base runner. They'll bring up the catcher, Jaden Babiak.
The catcher, number 6, Jaden Babiak.
4 for 10 here with an RBI to start the year. 400 batting average. The left-hander with the runner at first. And the pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Babiak out of St. Albert, Alberta. No balls and 1 strike. Mertz takes a conservative lead off first. There's a loop over towards left field. Over there is Patton. Ben Patton there and makes the catch. There's out number 1. Mertz goes back to first. That'll bring up Shane Nixon.
Shortstop, number 9, Shane Nixon.
Shane, the senior from the Toronto, Ontario area. On the University of Central Oklahoma. I think they were in the World Series. Of course, the twin brother of Drew Nixon. And a throw over to first. Oh, just back is Mertz. Quick pickoff move there by Nip. Tolbert applying the tag. Base umpire says he's in. Shane, 375 here in these first couple of games. 3 hits, 8 at-bats, 1 double, 1 RBI. And the pitch. Swings and fouls it off. 0-1 the count. And I believe they said he's 10 minutes older than Drew. And so I had to ask him, you made your mother wait 10 minutes? Come on, Drew. Low throw, pickoff attempt, goes into foul territory, and Mertz is on his way to second. He's around second. He's got his head down. He's on his way to third, and the throw's not going to be in time. A 2-base throwing error on the attempted pickoff, and Dustin Mertz gets all the way around to third. RBI situation here for Nixon with a no-ball, 1-strike count. So the right-hander will step in with a runner down at third. Nip will set and deliver 0-1. That one just breaks upstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-handed batter. And the pitch to him, low. Smothered there by Madison. And they count 2 balls and 1 strike. Dustin Mertz on at third. Reached on a single and just moved around on an errant pickoff attempt. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Mighty cut there by Nixon. And didn't catch up with it. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two the count, 1 out. Mertz down at third. And the pitch. Low and away, and the count runs full now on Shea Nixon. 3 balls, 2 strikes. (6-2), 190. Nixon. Nip kicks and delivers. Swung on and the line foul down the right field line. So the count stays 3-2. Nip, he's a tall 6'1", 230 out of Mountain Hood Community College by Newburgh, Oregon. 3-2 the count on the right-handed hitting Nixon. And here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Nice hop there at third base. Musalar has it, throws across to Tolbert for the out. RBIs. Mertz comes across to score to make it 1-0 Vikings. 5-3 on the put out number 2. And I'll bring up the aforementioned first baseman, Drew Nixon.
The first baseman, number 23, Drew
Nixon.
125
on the year. That 1 hit, a 2-run homer against Dickinson State. And that 8-7 win against the Blue Hawks. Here's a shot to third again, knocked down by Musalar. Turns from behind the bag. The throw is not going to be in time. So they're going to give a base hit for Nixon. And now Torrey Nelson playing at third base. Runner at first, now 2 outs. Torrey hitting .429, 3 hits, 3 runs scored. Couple of RBIs. Here's the pitch. Low and away for a ball. And he had a 2-run homer in their loss yesterday to Mayville State. Right-handed batter out of Medicine Hat, Alberta, by way of the Mystics at Bismarck State. Two balls and no strike to count. Nelson, that 2-run homer, came in the 6th inning for VCSU last night, losing 7-3 to Mayville. Ball was low. Madison kept it around home plate, and the count now 3 balls and no strikes on Nelson. (3-0) on the right-handed hitting third baseman, Torrey Nelson. Set by Nip. Here comes a 3-0 pitch. And high, ball 4. So Nelson draws the 4-pitch walk. Runners at first and second, 2 away. And Ryan Reynolds.
Baseman, number 8, Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds 1 for 6 in the first 2 games this year. Tonight starts a 3-game homestand for Valley City State. Dickinson State coming to town Saturday for a double dip. Beginning at 3 o'clock. We'll have those games for you here on VCSUVikings.com. And, of course, our Viking YouTube channel. The right-hander delivers. Curve across for a strike. Almost more like a hard slider. Came across letter high, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Reynolds 1 hit in those 6 at-bats. Does have a run scored. That 1 hit, a triple. Runners at first and second. Long look by Nip, the pitch. Swing and a miss by Reynolds, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. On the right hand hitting, Ryan Reynolds. Out of West Fargo, the senior. Open stance. And the right-hander Nip delivers. Curve missing inside, and they count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 1 in. Bottom of the first inning. Vikings up 1-0. Judson Seliscar to follow if Reynolds can extend the inning. An unearned run here against Mertz, or when Mertz scored on the Nip. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low, and the count even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reynolds wears number 8 on the back of his cream Cardinal jersey, cream-colored jersey. And Nip delivers one. That's at the knees, strike 3 call. So Reynolds strikes out looking. First strikeout for Nip, then that'll retire the side, but the Vikings do play 1 run, and they get a couple of hits. So it was an error, they leave 2. 1 inning. Valley City State 1, University of Jamestown nothing. We're back with more Viking baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
2 runners left on base. Score after an inning of play. Valley City State 1, Jamestown 0. Due up for the Jimmies in the top of the second, Tolbert, Brown, Muselar.
Say, Viking fans, VCSU Athletics would like to thank the Century Club for its continued support and financial contributions that go directly to our student athletes. Thank you for being a member of our team. To join, talk to a Century Club member or call 845-7161. Alex Tolbert to lead things off here. Middle part of the order coming up here for the Jimmies. 4, 5, and 6 batters to face Hunter Magnuson. 3 up and 3 down in the top of the first. And Tolbert fists one towards second. Reynolds charges, picks it up, flips it over for the out. 4-3 in the put out. That'll bring up center fielder Hayden Braun. Brown,
the right fielder,
the junior out of Buckeye, Arizona.
Hayden Brown.
Left-handed batter. Magnuson into the wide. And showing bunt. Pulls back, takes a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the right-hander delivers. That misses wide. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hayden Brown. And Hunter Magnuson delivers. That one will come across belt high, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Magnuson, 6'2", 190, sophomore out of Wilmer. And the pitch. Here's a fly ball to left field. Dodd over, dives, can't make the play. Brown on his way to second. He's around second. He's going to slam on the brakes. Here's the throw back behind him, and he gets in. Brown thought about it and took the big turn at second base. Carter Dodd, the diving attempt in left field, came up short. And Hayden Brown will have the double.
The third baseman
With 1 out, brings up Ryan Muselar.
Ryan Muselar.
So Muselar will step in with the runner at third, or at second. Muselar 0 for 1, 0 for 2 on the season. Getting his first start. Checks his swing. Missed low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Brown at second base. First double of the season. And Magnuson checks him and delivers. Fastball wide, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. In their 5-1 loss to Dickinson State last Friday. Jamestown with 3 hits. And then also defeated Dickinson State 5-3. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 2-1 on Musalar. Tristan Madison, Kendall Yackley, and Ben Patton will wind up the batting order for Coach Hager. 2 on the count, and there's a chop foul over on the third base side. So the count even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the right hand hitting third baseman Ryan Musalar. Magnuson steps off, gets his signs back again from Babiak. Right-hander comes to the set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a strike 3 called at the knees. So Musalar goes down looking, second strikeout for Magnuson. 2 away.
The catcher,
That'll bring up Tristan
8,
Madison.
Tristan Madison.
So Madison with a 2-out runner at second. Pitch on the way from Magnuson, misses, ball 1. Strike down the outside corner. Madison 0 for 2 on the year. No balls, 1 strike to count. The sophomore out of Post Falls, Idaho. And the 0-1 pitch, Magnuson delivers. Swung on, there's a shot foul off to the right. So the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Well, Charlie Brown Field looking in great shape. Got a good spot of rain here last week. Probably better shape now than it was most of the summer when we didn't get a whole lot of rain. 0-2 the count here on Madison. And the 0-2 pitch. It stays high and wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Vikings, this is part of their 3-game homestand with Dickinson State coming in for a doubleheader Saturday. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped on the right field line, and that is going to be, a dive sliding, a catch made down that right field line in foul territory by Christian Ramirez. So great catch by Ramirez on that looper down the right field line. Goes sliding into foul territory, and that'll retire the side. For the Jimmies, the one hit, no errors, they leave 1. We have an inning and a half in the books. We head to the bottom of the second. It's Valley City State 1.
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule? How about a job that offers you up to $2,500 in scholarships every year? McDonald's offers both. We can work around your schedule and help you get the hours you need. Qualifying is easy. Work for 3 months and average 15 hours per week. Everyone who qualifies gets it. Yes, everyone. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
As we head to the bottom of the second, Valley City State leading 1-0. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 batters.
Hitter, number 22, Judson Seliskar.
In the bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9. And leading things off, Judson Seliskar will lead it off. Here in the home half of the second inning. Right-hander Connor Knipp delivers. Swinging a foul off to the left, 0-1. Seliskar hitless, or 1 for 4 in these first couple of games. And the right-hander delivers there. The liner into center field, dropping and in for a base hit. So Seliskar, the line single to center. And hit number 3 for Valley City State.
Christian Ramirez.
And it'll bring up Christian Ramirez. Who made that great catch down the line. And he swings at the first offering, loops it down the left field line. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So Ramirez, the little looper down the left field line. And the Vikings with back-to-back singles here. First hit and first at-bat of the season for Ramirez. And now Hunter Magnus, Carter Dodd. Playing out in left field. Dodd in his first plate appearance of the season. Out of West Fargo, senior. Runners off first and second. First baseman Tolbert right on the edge of the grass. Middle infield back at double play depth. Third baseman Musalar playing even with the bag. There's a bunt down the third base line and foul. 0-1 on Carter Dodd. Look at this Viking roster. Adam Thompson, Sr., Ryan Reynolds, Shane Nixon, Carter Dodd, Drew Nixon. Those are your 5 seniors on this Viking roster here in the fall. The right-hander sets, turns, throws to second, and back in time, barely, was Seliskar. Salavila, who plays for football, will be more than likely in the spring. See him back in the spring. We'll talk more about Viking football here throughout the broadcast. On the road this weekend, Aberdeen taking on Presentation College. No balls and 1 strike to count here on Dodd. And the bunt attempt again. It bunts it in the air behind home plate and foul. I had that wheel play going with a third baseman, or shortstop Yackley was making a beeline to third. Musalar, the third baseman, was charging hard, as was Tolbert at first. Second baseman Orejedos was over towards first. But Don fouls it off. And now behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander Connor Knipp checks him, delivers, bunts it again in the air, so Dodd could not get the bunt down. Strikeout number 2 and out number 1 here in the second inning. And we head back to the top of the order, and Dustin Mertz.
The center fielder,
Mertz
number 4,
singled and scored in the first.
Mertz.
And a looper into right field for a base hit. Moved around to third on an errant pickoff throw by Knipp. Then came in to score on the ground out by Shane Nixon. Now runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the referee forgot to clear his clicker, or the umpire forgot to clear his clicker and thought the count was 1 and 2. This is a new batter, dude. 1 ball, no strikes. On the right hand hitting Dustin Mertz. The pitch, swing, and a foul straight back, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Junior Dustin Mertz. And the right-hander comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Mertz couldn't catch up with that one. And the count of ball and 2 strikes. Wazeliscar at second. Ramirez at first. Wazeliscar leading off from second. Ramirez off first. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Here's a little loop into right center field, and Burke is going to not get to it. It's going to drop in front of him. Everybody moves up, and the bases are going to be loaded for Jaden Babiak. A little looping single to right center field by Mertz.
The catcher,
And they are loaded
number 6,
for Babiak.
Jaden Babbitt.
Babiak, the first time through, flying out to left field. So an RBI situation here. Vikings leading it 1-0. Middle infield back to double play depth. They're up at the corners. Connor Nip, the right-hander, comes to the set and the pitch. That one just misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, the wind going out towards right center field. About an 18-mile-an-hour wind out of the northeast. 1-0 the count. Babiak. The set by Nip, the pitch. There's a swing and a foul right off one of the poles in the backstop. And evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wazeliscar. Single to center. He's at first. Christian Ramirez, a looping single to left. He's at second. And Dustin Mertz, soft liner into right center. He's at first. Here's a 1-1 pitch. And that one just missing outside part of the plate. Nip wanted to get that one, didn't. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Babiak holds that bat in that front hand. Now brings it back. Awaits the 2-1 pitch. There's a shot towards short. Picked up. Yackley to second. And out there, they get the force as they will get Mertz 6-4 on the force. Babiak will reach on the fielder's choice and pick up the RBI. As Wazeliscar comes across to make it 2-0.
The shortstop, number 9.
Ramirez down to third.
Nixon.
So runners at the corners for Shane Nixon. RBI ground out his first time up. His second RBI of the season.
Babiak at first base, number 1.
Adam Thompson, courtesy running at first. So Thompson's at first. Ramirez at third. 2 out, 1 in. Bottom of the second, Vikings up 2-0. And Nip ready to work. Here's the pitch. And there's a high fly ball left field. Patton drifting back. Turns, squares up, and he'll make the cap-high catch, and that will retire the side here in the second. But the Vikings plate another run. They get 3 base hits. No errors, and they leave a couple runners.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
Attention fans, the concession stand is is open with the best hot dogs in the state, pizza corner pizza, cheese and chicken Alfredo, popcorn, coffee, hot chocolate, candy, and a limited selection of beverages.
8-9 hitters coming up here for University of Jamestown as they bat in the top of the third inning. Hunter Magnuson now given a 2-0 lead. Kendall Yackley, Ben Patton, and top of the order Alex Alva will bat here for the Jimmies.
Leading off for the Jimmies.
Yackley, the shortstop.
Third. The shortstop, number
lead it
1,
off.
Kendall Yackley.
Yackley had a home run earlier this year in their victory against Dickinson State. A 2-run homer. It was 1 for 2 in that game. And the pitch, Ackley takes it wide, ball 1. Out of Linwood, Washington, the senior. Right-hander Hunter Magnuson holds that glove in front of his eyes. Now brings it down, delivers 1-0. And that hit him. So hit by pitch, Ackley will reach. So he's on at first and brings up Ben Patton.
The left fielder, number 21, Ben Patton.
Patton, a freshman out of Bismarck Legacy. A right-handed batter. And Magnuson delivers. There's a ground ball out towards short and skips under the glove of Nixon into center field. Around second, Yackley will head to third. The throw's not going to be in time, and that's going to allow Patton down to second. The ball looked like it maybe skipped off the lip and went under the glove of Shane Nixon. And Yackley goes all the way around to third.
Hitter, number 4, Alex Alva.
And the error is going to be charged to Nixon. And now Alex Alva, he struck out swinging to lead things off in the top of the first for Jamestown. So runners at second and third with nobody out here in the third. And now the left-hander Alva will step in. Magnuson delivers. Check swing. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. On the right-handing hitting Alex Alva. The lefty. Set by Magnuson. Here's the pitch. Alva swing and a miss. The count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he's going to have a quick chat with Coach Tom Hager. And last year, Jamestown 29-23 overall, 15-12 in the GPAC. Got to the GPAC championship game. And Coach Hager, 766 wins coming into this season. His 23rd. Out of Fargo. Memory serves as was a South High grad. Set by Magnuson, the pitch. Swing and a miss. The top of that one. The count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. With nobody out, we're in the top half of the third inning. The right-hander Magnuson delivers. Check swing. Fouled at the plate. Well, the count stays 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the order with Alex Alva. Magnuson gets his sign from Babiak. Comes to the belt, the 1-2 pitch. Just missing outside. Babiak trying to frame that one up. Didn't get it. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alva from Littleton, Colorado. Came from Northeastern Junior College, a sophomore. Hunter Magnuson ready to work. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, nobody out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Big strikeout there for Magnuson. That's his 3rd. 1 away. That'll bring up Chase Burke, the center fielder.
Number 2, Chase Burke.
Burke bounced out first base, pitcher to first, his first time up. We'll step in here with runners at 2nd and 3rd. And now 1 away. Magnuson delivering. And that overhand curve stayed upstairs. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0. Vikings lead. They've out hit the Jimmies 5-1. We're in the top half of the 3rd. Time called. And game time temperature here about 61 degrees. Frost advisory is expected here overnight and early in the wee hours of the morning tomorrow. 1 ball, no strike. The pitch high. And they count 2 balls and no strikes. On the right-handed hitting Chase Burke. Out of Minot, the sophomore. 2-0 the count and the pitch. Here's another right side. I'll bring a run in. First baseman Nixon had it. Underhanded flip. Pitcher covering. Nice job there. As Yackley comes in to score to make it a 2-1 game. So this time was reversed with Burke. After going out 1-3 his first time, goes 3-1 here.
The second baseman,
Out number 2, gets the
number
RBI.
3, Xander Orihudos.
I'll bring up Xander Orihudos. Orihudos popped out. The shortstop Nixon his first time up. So 2 out with Patton, the runner down at 3rd. And Magnuson delivers. Here's a high pop fly right field. A little easier chance for Ramirez. He makes the catch. That'll retire the side here in the 3rd. But the Jimmies do get 1 run. And then no base hits. It was an error, and they leave 1. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd. Your score, it's Valley City State 2, University of Jamestown 1. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
Score after 2.5 innings of play. Valley City State 2, Jamestown 1. Due up for the Vikings in the bottom of the 3rd, Drew Nixon, Nelson Reynolds. Join us for more Viking baseball this Saturday at Charlie Brown Field as VCSU hosts Dixie State for a pair of 7-inning games this Saturday with the first pitch at 3 p.m. Viking volleyball is on the road this weekend for a pair of conference matches. Friday night they'll
Well, a reminder, Viking fans, all Valley City State University home athletic events can be watched for free online. All you have to do is go to VCSUVikings.com/watch. Follow the Vikings live all season long. We head to the home half of the 3rd inning. Valley City State up 2-1. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Drew Nixon, Torrey Nelson, and Ryan Reynolds.
Number 23, Drew Nixon.
Nixon reached on a base hit his first time up. So bat with to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Takes a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. On the right-handed hitting Drew Nixon. The pitch. There's a line drive off the glove of the shortstop Yackley into left field. So Nixon with his second hit. That was a liner. Yackley just not tall enough. Went off the top of his glove.
The third baseman, number 5.
Hit number 6 for the Vikings.
Nixon.
Now here's
Nelson.
Torrey Nelson. Nelson walked his first time up. That's a lone free pass issued by Nip. So Drew Nixon takes his lead off first. And the pitch to Nelson. Fastball, letter high, inside corner, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Nelson, a right-hander, takes it low and away. He has the trifecta. Wears number 5, plays the number 5 position, and hitting 5th in the batting order. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nelson. And Nip comes to the set, delivers on the outside corner, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan Reynolds to follow here. Vikings lead 2-1, batting in the bottom of the third. 9-inning affair here from Charlie Brown Field. 2 7-inning games coming up Saturday when Dickinson State's in town. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and Nelson goes down looking. Strikeout number 3 for Nip, second looking. 1 away. Now Ryan Reynolds, he did strike out looking his first time up in the first inning.
Second baseman, number 8, Ryan Reynolds.
So Ryan Reynolds will step in. First time that Nelson has struck out this year in 8 at-bats. 9 now. And that pitch wide for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Reynolds again struck out looking in the first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ryan Reynolds. Drew Nixon, the base hit. He's on at first with 1 away. Set by the right-hander, and Nip delivers. Swinging a foul back. And they got 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right-handed hitting Reynolds. Nip comes to the set, checks Nixon over at first, the pitch. Swung on another line left side. That's in the left field for a base hit. Nixon will check in at second. So a base hit for Ryan Reynolds. Hit number 7 for the Vikings. Runners at first and second, 1 out. And Judson Seliskar.
Hitter, number 22, Judson
Seliskar reached on a base hit and scored in the second. On the RBI fielder's choice by Babiak. The lefty will bat with runners at first and second here. And the pitch on the way. He swings at the first offering. I think he might have foul tip. No balls and 1 strike. Set by Nip. Here's the pitch. That one on the inside corner at the knees for a strike. So Connor Nip quickly out in front of Seliskar. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, the Twins slowly but surely seeing their playoff hopes diminish. Pitch is low, ball 1. Losing last night 5-4 to the Kansas City Royals. Cleveland defeated the White Sox. 8-game lead now for the Guardians, and I believe the magic number is down to 7 to eliminate the Twins. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Aliskar goes down. Number 4 for Nip, out number 2. That'll bring out the right fielder, Christian
the right
Ramirez.
Fielder, number 44, Christian Ramirez.
Ramirez singled. A little looper to the left field, his first time up. So looking for an RBI here with runners at first and second now and 2 away. Connor Nip, the right-hander, delivers. Strike on the inside corner at the knees. Slider, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Ramirez, that's number 44 on the back of his white Viking uniform. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's knee high on the outside corner, 0-2. So Nip quickly out in front of Ramirez. No balls and 2 strikes. Drew Nixon at second. Ryan Reynolds is at first. And the right-hander comes to the set. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a little fister foul down the first base line. And the count stays 0-2. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Valley City State leading 2-1 against the University of Jamestown. Fall baseball here on VCSUVikings.com. And Nip, the right-hander, 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. After the homestand here with UJ and Dickinson State on Saturday. They're at University of Jamestown on Monday, the 3rd, and back here at home against Mayville State on October 5th. That'll wrap up the fall portion of the schedule. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, big strikeout there, and 3 strikeouts in the inning for Nip.
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule? How about a job that offers you up to $2,500 in scholarships every year? McDonald's offers both. We can work around your schedule and help you get the hours you need. Qualifying is easy. Work for 3 months and average 15 hours per week. Everyone who qualifies gets it. Yes, everyone. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
Here we go to the top half of inning number 4. Middle part of the order coming up here for University of Jamestown. Tolbert, Brown, and Musalar.
Leading
The
off
face
for the
Hunter
Jimmies
Magnuson.
at the top of the 4th. The first baseman, number
Alex
27,
He
Alex
grounded out
Tolbert.
second to first, his first time up. And Magnuson, the right-hander, delivers. Low for a ball. One ball, no strikes on Tolbert. And the pitch misses again, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Magnuson, 37 pitches. And the delivery on the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. 24 for strikes. 2-1 the count here on Alex Tolbert. That one misses ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three strikeouts for Magnuson. One looking. He has not walked the batter as of yet. But behind here, 3-1 to Tolbert. The pitch. High pop-up right up the chute. Left side of the infield. Nelson, the third baseman, on the grass and makes the catch. One away. Now to bring up Hayden Brown, the center fielder.
The right fielder, number 18, Hayden Brown.
Brown doubled. Hit a liner down the left field line. Left fielder Carter Dodd made a diving attempt for it and could not come up with it. Brown turned it into a double, but was stranded there. And Magnuson struck on Musalar and got Madison to fly out to right field, and a nice sliding catch by Ramirez in foul territory. That one misses inside on Brown. 1 ball, no strikes. Left-handed batter. And the right-hander Magnuson delivers. That one sneaks in on the backside for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Of course, big news in Major League Baseball. A couple of right-handed batters chasing history in the home run department. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on a high fly ball. Short left right field. Ramirez coming in. And Christian in, battled it a little bit and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now to bring up the third baseman, Ryan Musalar. He struck out looking his first time up.
Third baseman, number 6, Ryan Musalar.
Aaron Judge last night hit a solo home run and part of a 5-run ninth. There's a ground ball to third and left side off the glove of Shane Nixon into left field, a base hit. So Musalar with the base hit with 2 out. Hit number 2 for the Jimmies.
The catcher,
And now Tristan
number
Madison.
8, Tristan Madison.
And Giancarlo Stanton then hit a grand slam as the Yankees walked off the Pirates last night, 9-8. Of course, that home run for Aaron Judge, his 60th of the season. One shy of the American League record. Two outs. With a runner at first base, Madison at the plate. And Magnuson delivers. There's a liner into left center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Dodd gets over and cuts it off. And on his way to third is Musalar. He'll make it there. A line single by Tristan Madison. Dodd probably saved run by cutting it off, but Musalar was able to get to third. Now runners at the corners, 2 out for Kendall Yackley.
The shortstop, number 1, Kendall Yackley.
He was hit by a pitch and scored in the third. There's activity right now in the UJ bullpen.
Madison at first base, number 19, Troy Berg.
Troy Berg is the courtesy runner at first for the catcher Madison. Back to Aaron Judge. Again, his 60 home runs. One shy of the American League record. Of course, set by Roger Maris in 1961 with his 61 homers. Throw to first, and Berg, courtesy running, back in. And I will maintain my comments on as far as the real home run record. I will keep it to myself for now. Runners at the corners. And the pitch. Yackley takes it on the inside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. On the right hand hitting at shortstop, Kendall Yackley. Runners at first and third. With 1 out, There are 2 outs here, and here's a high fly ball into deep left center field, giving chase, and this one's going to get to the wall. That's going to score 2. Yackley on his way to second. He'll stop there, and it is a 3-2 Jimmy lead on a 2-run double by Kendall Yackley. Hit one deep into left center field. So Musalar scores, and Berg scores. And the Jimmies take a 3-2 lead with still 2 out and a runner at second. First double for Yackley. And his first 2 RBI. And right now, Valley City State bullpen is quiet.
The left fielder, number 21.
So now Ben Patton.
Ben Patton.
Patton reached on an error, hit a grounder towards short, and looked like it skipped off the lip part of the grass. Went under the glove of Shea Nixon, the shortstop. And a pitch to him. Patton swings, he hits a fly ball to center field. Giving chase, backing off, and jumping and making the catch right in front of the warning track was Dustin Mertz. Well, that one kept carrying, and Mertz had a leap right at the last second and come away with it and retires aside. But a couple runs come across for the University of Jamestown on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, and your score, it is University of Jamestown 3, Valley City State 2. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
2-1 for the Vikings in the bottom of the 4th. Dodd, Mertz, Babbitt. A reminder, fans, all of VCSU's home athletic events can be watched for free online. Go to VCSUVikings.com/watch to follow the Vikings live this season.
Here we go to the home half of the 4th inning. And it will be the 9-1-2 batters coming up here for VCSU to face Connor Nip, now given a 1-run lead. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Jimmies, 2-7-1 for Valley City State. Carter Dodd struck out swing on a bunt, trying to bunt runners over and missed on 3 attempts, fouled them all off. And he swings at the first pitch, grounds it out towards second. Gobbled up by Oriedos, and he throws him out. 4-3 on the putout. 1 away.
The center fielder.
And now we go to the top of the order. Dustin Mertz. Made a nice leaping catch of that fly ball to end the inning off the bat of Patton. He has singled twice. Once to right, one to right center. Scored a run. Here's the pitch to him. And he takes it low, ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Jimmy's leading it 3-2. Playing at 9 here this afternoon. And the pitch. Swing and a miss there by Mertz, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-handed hitting Dustin Mertz. And the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one belt high in the outside corner. And the count 1-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the home half of the 4th. Jimmy's up 3-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Mertz. Downstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jade Babiak waiting on deck here for the Vikings. Batting in the home half of the 4th. And the 2-2 pitch. On the outside corner, got him looking. That'll be strikeout number 6 there for Nip. And is out number 2.
The catcher
Is third
number
looking.
6.
And I'll bring in Jaden Babiak.
Babiak.
Babiak is flying to left and reached on a fielder's choice, but did pick up an RBI on that ground out, his second of the season. And a pitch to him. Takes it at the knees for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. He's 2 RBIs. Now tie him with Drew Nixon and Shea Nixon for the team lead. No balls and 2 strikes here on Babiak. As Nip trying to have his first 1-2-3 inning. And the 0-2 pitch. He swings and fouls ball left side. Third baseman over and almost a great acrobatic catch by Musalar, the third baseman, arching his back. Ball kind of behind his head. Just couldn't come up with it. And Babiak alive for another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. On Jaden. Connor Nip. The right-hander kicks and delivers. That one just misses outside, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. .66 pitches for the right-hander, and there's a swing and a miss. That is a 7th strikeout for Nip, and his first 1-2-3 inning. And 4 out of the last 5 outs, actually 5 out of the last 6 have been by the strikeout. Nothing across. So
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
Viking fans, Viking volleyball on the road this weekend for para-conference matchups. VCSU will play Waldorf on Friday at 7 o'clock. And then they'll head to La Crosse, Wisconsin, and take on Viterbo on Saturday at 1. Fans can follow the live action available at VCSUVikings.com. For all Viking news, and videos, pictures, stats, stories, just head to VCSUVikings.com. And keep up to date with what's happening with your Valley City State University Vikings. Mark Potts, Gary Bodine, the sports information staff of VCSU. And check out all of the stories, stats, pictures. And again, that's where you can go and find live action free online at VCSUVikings.com/watch. Well, coming up here for you, Jay, they're going to go to the top of the orders. We head to the top of the 5th. It'll be Alba, Burke, and Orejedus.
The designated hitter, number 4, Alex Alba.
And Alba will lead things off. He struck out swinging twice against Magnuson. Magnuson with the 3 strikeouts. And that one misses down and in for a ball. That was his 51st pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Alva. A left-handed batter out of Littleton, Colorado. The 1-0 pitch. That one skips in, and a ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0 the count on the designated hitter, Alex Alva. And the delivery by Magnuson. Swing and a pop foul. That'll spin out of play off to the left. And a count 2-1. Let's hit the light standard on that left side. Came back into the field of play. 2-1 on Alva. Two balls, one strike, and the pitch swings. Just got a piece of that one. So the count 2-2. Two balls, two strikes on Alva. Hunter Magnuson's gone all the way here for the Vikings. They do have the bullpen going right now. Time called. 2-2 the count on Alva. And the pitch on the way, swung on, foul down the left field line. And out of play, evens the count at 2-2. Talk about baseball news, majors, and records, milestones, and history being made. Mentioned Aaron Judge at 60 home runs. Albert Pujols in his farewell tour in the major leagues with the St. Louis Cardinals at 698 home runs. There's a line drive just over the glove of Nixon. A little soft liner by Alva. That is hit number 5 for the Jimmies. And now Chase Burke, the center fielder.
Number 2.
Burke is bounced out,
Chase
pitcher to first,
Burke.
and then first baseman to the pitcher covering. That second one drove in a run back in the third inning. That cut the lead down to 2-1. Pujols trying to be the fourth player to get to 700. The second right-hander. Bobby Bonds, 763? Or Barry Bonds, pardon me. Hank Aaron, 755. Babe Ruth at 714. And shows a bunt, takes it upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Pujols, with just a couple weeks left to go in the season, at 698. Went on a real tear there back in July and August. The surefire Hall of Famer. First ballot. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw to first and back in. Why don't they have to wait 6 years? So when the Hall of Fame class of 2028 is announced, you can, Coach Hager discussing something with the home plate umpire, maybe Bach. Not sure, but a discussion is going on. Again, Albert Pujols, many years with the Cardinals, then went to the Angels, now back with the Cardinals. Whatever the conversation was, it's over. A 1 ball, no strike count on Chase Burke. Alva, the runner at first. And the pitch on the outside corner, knee high for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alva with a leadoff single here in the top of the 5th. And now 1-1 count on Burke. The pitch. High pop-up in the infield. Left side, Nelson, the third baseman. Doesn't have to move a whole lot. Now does, and makes the shoulder-high catch. 1 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Xander Orejedos. Orejedos has popped to short, fly to right. One out now with the runner down at first. And there's a shot into left center field. And that was going to split the gap, and that's going to go again to the wall. Here's around third. He's being waved in. Here comes the relay to the plate, and it is not going to be in time. Alba will score. Orejeos will go down to third. He'll get the double and the RBI and moves to third on the throw. And the Jimmies now take a 4-2 lead. On the RBI, double by Xander Orejeos. Orejeos again hit that one into that wind going out towards right center and split the gap. Center fielder Mertz couldn't get to it.
For the Jimmies, be number
and now Alex
16.
Tolbert is pinch hitting, being pinch hit for by Trent Peters. So that was the discussion going on at home plate. So Peters pinch hitting for Tolbert, who grounded out and popped out. Peters out of Niverville, Manitoba. Pilot Mountain Collegiate, sophomore. Mr. Nixon, if you're watching and I mispronounced that, let me know. So Peters will step in here with a runner at third, takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. On the right hand hitting Trent Peters. And he hits a ground ball left side into left field, a base hit. So Peters, a pinch hit RBI single. That brings Orejeos in and makes it a 5-2 lead. It's now even at 7 apiece. And Hayden Brown to the plate, and that's going to bring Casey Olney out of the third base dugout. And I think we're going to have a pitching change. We are, so a pitching change with the runner at first base, 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. We'll be back with more Viking baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Vikings, the number 10, Zach Veneman.
In a German girl with a Cuban cigar in the middle of Paris with a Dominican bar. Great head on the shoulders.
Zach Veneman now in to pitch for Valley City State. Zach making his second appearance, first out of the bullpen. He started the game against Mayville last night, went 2 1/3 innings. Or pardon me, the game against Dickinson State. 2 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs all earned. He walked 2 and struck out 1. Hunter Magnuson relieved him there, so now the tables are turned here. As Veneman will come in and relieve him. The right-hander out of Kalispell, Montana. 6 foot, a junior. Will come in with a runner at first, 1 out. And Hayden Brown to the plate.
Now batting
Brown
for
had doubled and
Jimmy,
flied to
the
right.
fielder, number 18, Hayden Brown.
So Brown will bat with one out here in the top of the fifth. 5-2, Jamestown advantage. And the pitch high. 1 ball, no strikes on Brown. Trent Peters, the pinch hit RBI single. He's the runner at first. Orhadus had the RBI double. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Brown. Throw it on to first base. And Peters back in. 1-1 the count on Brown. One ball, one strike on the Jimmy center fielder. Left-handed batter. Takes a long look at Coach Hager. Has what he gets his sign to him. Throw to first and runner back in. And Twins are back in action tonight. 7:10 on Kansas City. St. Louis out on the coast against San Diego. That pitch is high. Again, Twins falling last night to Kansas City, 5-4. Cleveland defeated Chicago White Sox, so the Twins now 8 games back. I want to say that magic number sitting at 7 right now for the Guardians to eliminate the Twins and maybe end Rocco Baldelli's tenure at Minnesota. Pitch misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count on Brown. For a long time, that was the closest division. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Brown swing and a miss. High fastball, couldn't lay off, and it's now full 3-2. As Cleveland, and Chicago, and Minnesota were all within 3 games of one another not too long ago. Not anymore. I know the best division races in the National League East, where the Mets have a 1-game lead on the Atlanta Braves. Time called. Brown steps out. Toronto now, they have the best record as far as the wild cards are concerned. 3-2 the count here. And the pitch swung on a high fly ball, deep right field. Ramirez giving chase to the wall, and this one is off the base of the wall. Ramirez gets it back in as Peters only gets to third, and I think Coach Hager is, to say the least, not happy. A double for Brown.
The third baseman,
and probably should have been
6, Ryan Muzalaw.
an RBI double. But Peters, late getting off of first. And I think that's what the coach is saying. Because that wind cooked that ball all the way to the base of the fence in right field. 4th hit of the inning. Now runners at second and third for Ryan Musalar. In the dirt, that goes right through the wickets. Babic to the backstop. And Peters comes in to score. It's a 3-run inning, and Brown goes to third. And it's now a 6-2 lead for University of Jamestown. And Brown at third. A wild pitch by Veneman. Musalar is 1 for 2. The run scored in a single. There's a strike, 0-1. So that closes the book. On the line for pitcher Hunter Magnuson. 4 in the 3rd inning, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. No walks, 3 strikeouts. That pitch misses low and away on Musalar. And they count 2 balls and 1 strike. Magnuson, 62 pitches in his 4 1/3 innings. Another pitch misses low. Ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Zach Veneman facing Ryan Musalar. 3-1 the count. Runner at third, 1 out the pitch. Swinging a foul. So the count now full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 on Musalar. And the pitch misses ball 4. So he draws the walk. First walk issued by Veneman. Runners at the corners now
The
for
catcher,
Tristan Madison.
number 8, Tristan Madison.
Madison has flied out and singled and scored. So he'll bat with runners at the corners and 1 out. But not before. We'll get a pinch runner down at first base. Is that Peyton Smith? So getting the courtesy runner, or pinch runner. I believe that might be number 9, Reese McKenzie.
Pinch running at first base for the Jimmies will be number 9, Reese McKenzie.
So it is Reese McKenzie. He is the pinch runner. For Musalar. So he's at first. Brown, the runner at third. And Tristan Madison at the plate. And the throw over. McKenzie back in. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. Jamestown's extended the lead to 6-2 with 3 runs here. And Veneman delivers. Low, ball in the dirt, blocked there by Babiak. 1 ball, no strikes. Want to know the count on Madison. And the ball again, runner goes, ball again in the dirt, but McKenzie now moves to second. And it is 2 ball, no strike count on Madison. Chase Hansen, the left-hander, warming up in the bullpen. And Coach Olney taking a look down there to see, get the signal if he's ready to roll. 2 balls, no strikes, the count here on McKenzie. And the pitch. Low. Ball 3. 3-0 on Madison. Three balls, no strikes. And to be honest, none of the 3 have been close. They've all been in the dirt. So the conversation now, Babiak and Veneman to give Hansen a little extra time in the bullpen. Yeah, there's activity in the bullpen, too, for Jamestown. Nobody warming up. They're just standing around with their warm-up jackets on right now. We're in the top of the 5th. Jamestown up 6-2 with 1 out. Runners at second and third. Jamestown's out-hit Valley City State 8-7. Seven of those hits have come in the last 2 innings. 3-0 the count here on Madison. And Veneman into the line, the pitch. There's a strike call at the knees, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and one on the right-handed hitting, Tristan Madison. Here's the kick and the pitch. Strike 2 inside corner. Madison waited a second before he was going to start to first, but still called back. So it's a count full now, 3-2. First base is open. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 3-2 the count on Madison, and the pitch. Low, ball 4. So Madison works that walk, and that loads him up for Kendall Yackley.
The shortstop.
And we're going to see if he faces Veneman.
Kendall Yackley.
And we also are going to get a
Running for
runner,
the
Troy
catcher,
Berg, at first.
Madison at first base, number 19, Troy Berg.
So Berg is the courtesy runner. He's at first. Pinch runner McKenzie is at second. Hayden Brown is at third. And Yackley's been hit by a pitch and doubled. And that brought in 2 runs in the 4th that gave his team the 3-2 lead. Time called, and Coach Hager again down to talk to the home plate umpire. Something maybe is going on down the left field line or something. He's I don't know. Coach Hager just said something to the umpire and made a gesture towards back behind him. And here's the pitch by Veneman. Inside misses, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, bases loaded. We're in the top of the 5th. Jamestown up 6-2. Hanson done throwing in the bullpen now, just standing and watching the action. Here's a high pop foul, and out of play off to the right, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kendall Yackley. Linwood Washington, senior, 6'2". A 2-run double his last time up. Also scored a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He swings and skies one to center. Mertz comes in, might be deep enough to get the run in. He makes the catch, runner tags. Here comes the throw all the way through, and it is not going to be in time. Hayden Brown scores to make it 7-2. McKenzie stays at second. Berg stays at first. 3 RBIs now for Yackley on the sac fly. 2 away.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Patton.
Ben Patton.
He has reached on an air and flied out. So now 2 away with runners at first and second. Coach Olney, I think, went out to, they were going to appeal that he left third early. But as is, all stands. 4 runs across here in the 5th. 7-2. Jamestown leading. Runners at first and second, 2 out. And the right-hander Veneman to face Patton. Strike, throw to first, and it hit the runner and goes into short right field. McKenzie's at third. He's being waved around. He's going to come in. He will score, and it's now 8-2. They tried to throw behind the runner. First baseman Drew Nixon was back behind, but was ball hit off the back and glanced off the back of Berg. And that'll be an error on the catcher. It allows Berg to go to second, and McKenzie comes all the way around from second to score and make it 8-2, UJ. And it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count on Patton. Or no balls, 1 strike, pardon me. And the pitch to him. Takes it low. So they got now a ball and a strike on Ben Patton. Veneman working from the set. Runner at second delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Patton. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 5 runs across here for University of Jamestown. 4 hits. Been helped out by an error. And the pitch. Then ground ball to second. Picked up there by Reynolds. Flips to first for the out. 4-3 on the putout. And that'll retire the side. But again, 5 runs come across for Jamestown on 4 base hits. So it was an error. They leave 1. At the end of 4.5, we head to the bottom half of the 5th. It's the University of Jamestown 8, Valley City State 2. We're back with more Viking baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
And 1 runner left on base. The score after 4.5 innings of play, University of Jamestown 8, Valley City State 2. Due up for the Vikings in the bottom of the 5th, Shane Nixon, Drew Nixon, Nelson.
Well, you can join us for more Viking baseball coming up this Saturday here at Charlie Brown Field. VCSU will host Dickinson State for a pair of 7-inning games. First pitch at 3 o'clock. Doubleheader baseball this Saturday right here on VCSUVikings.com. As we head to the home half of the 5th inning, the Vikings will have the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up. Shane Nixon, Drew Nixon, and Troy Nelson.
Trent Peters.
So Nixon will lead things off. Shane had an RBI ground out and fly out.
Leading off for the Vikings in the bottom of the 5th, the shortstop, number 9.
So Nixon will lead things off here for Valley City State. He swings at the first pitch, lines it to left, and fouled on the left field line. 0-1 for Shane. So have some substitutions here as Peters is now in at first. Trent Peters pinched hit for Tolbert. He's now in at first. Tristan Madison re-enters to catch it, and there's a ball that hits Nixon. So Shane hit by a pitch. That'll bring up Drew Nixon, who was 2 for 2 with a couple of singles.
The first baseman, number
So again, Trent Peters is now the first baseman. Tristan Madison re-enters at catcher. And McKenzie, Reese McKenzie, who pinch ran for Musalar, now is over at third. There's a strike call to Nixon. So McKenzie, Yackley, Orejitos, and Peters around the infield. Foul ball at the plate. And the count 0-2 on Drew Nixon. Outfield stays the same. Patton, Burke, and Brown. Madison re-enters behind the plate. And Connor Knipp starting his 5th inning of work here in the bottom half. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Nixon takes it low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the right hand hitting Drew Nixon. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nixon goes down swinging. That is strikeout number 8 for Knipp. 1 away. Brings up Torrey Nelson.
the third baseman, number 5,
Nelson.
Nelson.
He has walked and struck out looking. Again, Knipp 8 strikeouts, 3 looking. Here's a foul. Back To our right, 0-1 on Torrey Nelson. Nelson out of Medicine Hat, Alberta. Sophomore. By way of the Bismarck State College Mystics. That one misses for a ball. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Nelson. Nixon takes the lead off first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Vikings trailing 8-2 in the pitch. And a pop-up again foul back and over our heads behind home plate. So the count continues at 1-2 on Nelson with Ryan Reynolds waiting on deck here for VCSU. Shadows now creeping onto the right side of the infield. All of home plate. And there's curve on the inside corner. Froze Nelson. 9 strikeouts for Nip. 4 looking. That's out number 2. Now Ryan Reynolds. He is struck out looking and singled.
The second baseman, number 8, Ryan Reynolds.
Still 3/4 of the field in bright sunshine. And there's a strike, knee high on the outside half of the plate. 0-1 on Reynolds. No balls, 1 strike on Ryan. Shane Nixon takes his lead off of first and the pitch. That one misses low, over but low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Connor Nip. Ball behind his back as he gets his side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit him. So there's 2 hit batters. Back. Not back-to-back, after back-to-back strikeouts. So we've had a couple of hit batters here. Now the Vikings, runners at first and second, 2 outs for Judson Seliskar. Seliskar singled and struck out. Judson also scored a run in the second. So now runners at first and second, and that is going to bring Coach Hager out of the first base dugout and a conference with his infield. Say, fans, if you come out to Charlie Brown Field, get a chance to see the Vikings in person, you may notice down the left field line, a big slab of concrete. That is because that is the future site of a brand new clubhouse that's going to be built here at Charlie Brown Field for VCSU, Valley City Highliners, the Legion, Babe Ruth. And if they also have lockers, of course, a locker room / clubhouse. And if you want to sponsor a locker, all you have to do is go to valleycitybaseball.org and get more information. We're going to have a pitching change. So a pitching change, we got a break in the action. Runners at first and second for Valley City State. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trail 8-2. I'll tell you about the new pitcher coming in for the Jimmies. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Jimmies, number 11, Tanner Bowe. Just a reminder, fans, that this Saturday, the Valley City State Viking baseball team will be back in action here at Charlie Brown Memorial Field as they'll host a doubleheader against Dickinson State.
Tanner Bowe, the left-hander, now the new pitcher for the University of Jamestown, making his second appearance of the year. He pitched 2 1/3 innings with a walk and 4 strikeouts and was the winning pitcher in their 5-3 victory over Dickinson State. Back that doubleheader last Friday. The left-hander out of Mountain Lake Terrace, Washington, the freshman, 5'7", 180. And he will face, again, Judson Seliskar, with runners at first and second, 2 out. Vikings batting in the bottom of the 5th. Again, just going back to what we were talking about before we took that break, the new clubhouse. It's going to be built down the right field line, or left field line, where there was a batting cage at once. They're going to be probably starting construction here pretty shortly. But if you want to sponsor a locker and put your name on a locker and help out baseball here in Valley City, just go to valleycitybaseball.org and get more information. So runners at first and second here for the Vikings, with the left-hander Seliskar batting against the lefty Bo. In the bottom of the 5th inning, 8-2, Jimmy's with the advantage. And Bo sets, delivers. Low, ball 1. Blocked there by Madison, kept it around home plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Bo pitched the first game of that doubleheader against Dickinson State last Friday. 2 1/3 innings. Walked 1, struck out 4. And faced the minimum. Here's a throw into center field. Try to pick off, and he throws it to center field. Shane Dixon will head down to third, and down to second base goes Reynolds. So the errant pickoff throw, this time by Bo, puts runners at second and third with a 1 ball, no strike count on Seliskar. Second error by the Jimmies. Both have been on errant pickoff attempts. One by Nip, the starting pitcher. Now this one by Bo. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he's going to work from the set with runners at second and third. 2 out in the pitch. This misses the outside corner. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Bo, the lefty, holds that glove in front of his face, working here against Seliskar. And the pitch. Judson takes it outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Shea Nixon, runner at third. Ryan Reynolds, runner at second. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Seliskar. And Bo delivers. Misses inside, ball 4. That will load him up with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 44.
And I'll bring up Tristan Ramirez. Christian Ramirez is singled and struck out. Luke Zimmer out of Velva, North Dakota, warming up for the Jimmies. With the bases loaded and 2 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's going for the granny there. No balls, 1 strike. Oh, 0-1 on Ramirez. And the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ramirez out of Littleton, Colorado. Sophomore. And the 0-2 pitch. And just got a piece of it and fouled it back. So the count stays 0-2 on Ramirez. Right-handed batter. Sophomore. Bases loaded here with 2 outs. Bo with the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, down and in. And Ramirez strikes out. First strikeout for Bo. 10th of the game for Jimmy pitching, and that'll retire the side. For the Vikings, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave a couple. 1 error, pardon me. There was the 1 error, and they leave 2. We are through 5 innings of play. Your score, it is 8-2. University of Jamestown with the lead. We're back with the 6th inning. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
Jimmies in the top of the 6th, Alba Berg Oriudos.
and Hanson, our new pitcher. Sweet.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Vikings will be number 17, Jace Hanson.
A new pitcher in now for Valley City State. Chase Hansen will come in. Veneman, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 2 runs. Both earned. He walked 2. Did not strike out a batter. And now Hansen making his second appearance of the season. As he pitched in last night's 7-3 loss to Mayville. Actually, check that. He did not pitch last night. Thought I saw that he had pitched last night. So he's making his first appearance of the year, the lefty, out of Edgeley, North Dakota. He'll have the top of the order, Alva, Burke, and Ori Hoidos.
Leading off for the Jimmies.
Ori Hoidos.
Top of the 6th.
Xander.
The designated hitter, number 4.
He'll be the third batter in the
Alex
inning, but
Alva.
Alex Alva will bat. He has struck out twice, singled and scored. 1 for 3. Now facing Hansen, the lefty. Up and in, ball 1. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Jimmy's leading at 8-2. And Hansen delivers 1-0. Over but low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and the count here on Alba, and he takes it way wide. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Hansen had 11 appearances last season for the Vikings. 0-1 record, did have a save. 17 innings. Walked 15, struck out 10 in those 17 innings, gave up 20 hits. There's a strike called. It's 3-1. Junior. 6 foot, 170. The pitch. On the outside corner, we're 3-2. Alva does the old bat flip to the on deck circle, ready to take the walk, and you come back for another pitch. At least. 3-2 the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Alva. And the delivery. Swing and a miss. Oh, that's embarrassing. Thought he had a walk. Ends up striking out. First strikeout for Hansen. 1 away. That'll bring up Chase Burke, the center fielder.
Number 2, Chase Burke.
Burke 0 for 3 with an RBI. And he checks his swing. Strike call. No balls, 1 strike on Burke. And he lines one into center field. Mertz coming in, diving attempt, and he makes the grab. Dustin Mertz out in center field. It's a highlight reel catch in center. And it is 2 away. And
The second baseman.
boy, if that gets by him.
Number 3, Xander Orihudos.
So there's 2 away. Boy, that got by him. Burke might have been running for a while. 2 down now, nobody on. And that brings up Xander Oredos. There's a line drive right at Shea Nixon. Backhands on the first top. Throws across in time for the out. And there's only your second 1-2-3 inning. The first since the first for Viking pitching. Nothing across here in the 6th. We head to the bottom half. It is Jimmy's 8 and Valley City State 2. We're back with more Viking baseball on VCSU Viking.
Hey, college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule? How about a job that offers you up to $2,500 in scholarships every year? McDonald's offers both. We can work around your schedule and help you get the hours you need. Qualifying is easy. Work for 3 months and average 15 hours per week. Everyone who qualifies gets it. Yes, everyone. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
It's number of games minus the games back plus 1.
Yeah, it's number of games plus 1 minus the games they've won. And subtracted.
So not the games back, but the number of wins.
Like, there's a decorative way for games back, but I can't remember it.
You're here for the money.
Leading off for the Vikings, the bottom of the sixth.
Here we go to the home half of the 6th inning. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters coming up here for VCSU. Carter Dodd, Dustin Mertz, and Jane Babick will bat against Bo. Tanner Bo, his first full inning of relief. Connor Nip. Here's the strike called. Started. Went the first 4 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. He walked 1, had 9 strikeouts, 4 of those looking. And now Bo, there's a swing and a miss by Dodd, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Carter. He is struck out swinging, grounded out. And he swings and misses there. Second strikeout for Bo, out number 1. And he has struck out both men that he has faced.
Number 4, Dustin Mertz.
I take that back. He did walk Zeliscar. And then struck out Ramirez with the bases loaded. And now strikes out Carter Dodd. Now Dustin Mertz. 2 for 3, the run scored. And a great catch in center field. Takes a strike there, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike on Dustin Mertz. And the pitch. There's a liner into left. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Hit number 3 for Mertz. Takes the big turn and hangs on. So he's 3 for 4. Hit number 8 for the Vikings. Hits are now even at 8 apiece. Now Jaden Babiak will bat, the left-hander. He is 0 for 3, but he does have an RBI ground out. He is the left-hander. Here's the pitch. In at the knees for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. On the left-hander hitting catcher. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, ball in the dirt, gets away from Madison. And Mertz will head down to second. So 1 ball, 1 strike count on Babiak, and a wild pitch sends Mertz to second. Danner delivers. There's a little 2-seamer that comes back in across for a strike, 1-2. So the count now, ball and 2 strikes on Babiak. And holds that bat in his right hand out in front and brings it back as the pitcher comes to the set. The 1-2 pitch. He swings, and it's a high fly ball into right center field and deep. This one is going to be caught on the run by the right fielder. Nice running catch by Brown out in right field. That took a extra base hit and an RBI away from Babiak. Well, we've seen some pretty good defense out here today. There's out number 2. Now Shane Nixon. Shane over 2 with an RBI ground out. Fly down, was hit by a pitch his last time up. So 2 outs with a runner at second. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, time called. And Coach Hager heading out. Is he going to make a change? He is. He's going to bring in the righty, which I believe will be Luke Zimmer. So a pitching change, breaking the action. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. When we come back, there'll be a runner at second base, 2 outs, and Shane Nixon will face a different pitcher. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Jimmies, be number 24, Luke Zimmer.
Luke Zimmer, the new pitcher now for University of Jamestown. The right-hander out of Velva, North Dakota, 6'3", 205, freshman. And he'll face Shane Nixon with Dustin Mertz at second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Tanner Bowe, 1 inning of relief work. He is responsible for Mertz out at second. And the pitch here, Nixon's swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Again, Shane had an RBI ground out in the first, flied out in the second, was hit by a pitch in the 5th. And a no ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. On the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bo, 1 hit, had 1 walk, couple of strikeouts. As I mentioned, responsible for the runner down at second, and Dustin Mertz. No balls, 2 strikes, the count here. And the pitch. Swung on, there's a fly ball into center field, left center, and coming in on the move is Burke. He'll make the play. That'll retire the side. No runs a hit for the Vikings. No errors. They leave 1. We are through 6. And your score, it is University of Jamestown 8, Valley City State 2.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
RBI single his first time up in the pinch hit duty. So now he'll bat to lead things off here. He swings at the first offering, fouls it straight back, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. On Trent Peters. Peters, Brown, and McKenzie. The 4, 5, and 6 batters here for UJ. At the top of the 7th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Swing and a foul. Count 1-2. His elbow pad came flying off there. He swung so hard. So the count, no balls, ball and 2 strikes on Peters. And the pitch. Swings, look out. Liner foul on the grassy knoll to our left, or to our right. And the count stays 1-2 on Peters. Now the field in the complete shadow as we start the 7th. And the pitch. There's a chop towards short. Charging. Nixon has it. Shane fires across. Pulled the runner off the bag. Then the ball was kicked out of the glove of Drew Nixon. That was a nice little soccer-style kick out towards short. I don't know if it was in the glove when the runner's leg came up and kicked it, or the throw glanced off the glove and hit the runner in the foot. Anyway, you slice it, the runner's at first base, and I think that might be an error on the throw, because it pulled Drew Nixon off the bag, and he tried to swipe, and it went off the foot of the runner. So Peters is on, and Hayden Brown, the right fielder, he's got a couple of doubles and a flyout, 2 for 3 with a run scored. And the first pitch misses for a ball. Brown 2 for 3 with that run scored. That is the 3rd error for Valley City State. A 2nd on Nixon. On Shane Nixon. And a bunt attempt, he missed it. Went after it, didn't get it. So the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Reese McKenzie in the on-deck circle will follow here for UJ. They bat in the top of the 7th inning. 8-2, they have the lead. Hits even at 8 apiece. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Vikings committed 3 errors and 2 for Jamestown. Again, Devin Cook making his first appearance. And the delivery, swing and a miss, and strikes him out. Out number 1, first strikeout for Cook. And now Reese McKenzie due up.
The 3rd baseman, number 9, Reese McKenzie.
McKenzie came in as a pinch runner and scored in the 5th, making his first plate appearance for Ryan Musalar, who was 1 for 2 with a run scored while in there. Runner at first base with 1 away. McKenzie out of Gresham, Oregon. Sophomore. And now they call the balk. A balk is going to be called on Cook. And that will send Peters to 2nd. So runner at second base with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. UJ leading at 8-2. And Cook, the right-hander, delivers. Swung on and a foul. Down the right field side, down by the bullpen, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. More activity in the Jamestown bullpen. Looks like Ethan Krupp warming up. 0-1 the count here, and the pitch low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on McKenzie. Peters on off, reached on an error. Brown struck out. And then Peters went to second on a walk. He's there with a 1 ball, 1 strikeout on McKenzie. Right-hander Burt Cook delivers. Misses outside. And a count 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. On a right-handed hitting, Reese McKenzie. Devin Cook, the right-hander. Checks the runner at second, delivers. And he shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count on McKenzie. One out, runner at second. And here's the pitch. Swung on a liner into center. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And ball took an odd hop. Nice stop by Mertz to keep him going behind him. And a run will score. An RBI single by McKenzie. And ball took a weird hop, and Mertz had to reach out with the glove to keep it from getting by him.
The catcher, number 8.
It's now 9-2.
Madison.
Hit number 9 for Jamestown. And now Tristan Madison, the catcher. 1 for 2. Troy Berg, whose courtesy ran for him, scored once. So Madison at the plate with a runner at first. And he swung on, and there's a ground ball. They get their out at first. Runner moves to second on the ground out.
The shortstop,
That's out number 2.
1,
Now Kendall Yackley. He is in hit by pitch, had a 2-run double in the 4th, and it gave his team the lead for good at 3-2, and then had a sacrifice fly. Runner at second base now with 2 away. And the pitch, Cook, bunt in the air, and Cook, the pitcher, off the mound, makes the catch, and that will retire the side for Jamestown here in the 7th. They do get 1 run. That was a base hit, an error, and they leave a runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time here at Charlie Brown Field. Your score, it's University of Jamestown 9, Valley City State 2. We're back with more Viking baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
1 runner left on base. Your score after 6.5 innings of play. Jamestown 9, Valley City 2. Due up for the Vikings in the bottom of the 7th. Nixon, Nelson, Reynolds. Defensive change here for Jamestown as we enter at the bottom of the 7th. Now entering the game and playing first base, number 25, Julian Sensores. He'll be batting in the number 4 spot.
New first baseman in is Julian Sensores. Is now in at first base for University of Jamestown.
First baseman, number 23.
And Drew Nixon will lead things off here for Valley City State. Drew is 2 for 2. Couple of singles, struck out his last time up. So again, the new first baseman is Julian Sancerez. And he'll hit in that cleanup spot. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on a miss by Nixon, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And Luke Zimmer starts his first full inning of relief. And that pitch misses low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the right hand hitting first baseman, Drew Nixon. There's a pitch at the knees for a strike. And the count 1-2. Nixon, Nelson, and Reynolds due up here against Zimmer in the home half of the 7th. The 1-2 pitch, way outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the right hand hitting Nixon. And the 2-2 pitch, off speed, swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Zimmer. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
And that is the 12th strikeout for Jimmy pitching tonight. Now Torrey Nelson, he has walked, struck out looking his last 2 times up. With 1 out, he'll step in and take that one outside. Ball 1. Connor Nip struck out 9. Bo 2, and that was the first for Zimmer. That one misses ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Lights now coming on here at Charlie Brown. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jamestown leading it 9-2. They've out hit the Vikings 9-8. Vikings 1 more error, 3-2. That one misses wide. Ball 3. 3-0 on Nelson. Three balls and no strikes on Torrey. And the pitch. Taken all the way. Takes it on the inside corner for a strike. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And over below, ball 4. So Nelson draws the walk. The 4th walk issued by Jimmy pitching to go along with those 12 strikeouts. Now Ryan Reynolds. Ryan 1 for 2, singled in the 3rd. Struck out and hit by a pitch. And we'll bat here with 1 out, 1 on in the 7th. The pitch. Takes it the knees on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. On Ryan Reynolds. And a throw over to first, runner back in. Oh, and 1 the count on Ryan. And Zimmer, the right-hander, delivers. Misses inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reynolds with that slightly open stance, right-handed batter. And a 1-1 pitch. At the knees for a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And toss over first, and runner back in. One ball, 2 strikes on Reynolds. The pitch. Swing and just got a, no, did not touch. That is strike 3. So that'll be a 2nd strikeout there for Zimmer. Out number 2, and brings up Justin Seliskar. Judson 1 for 2 with a run scored. Seliskar, left-handed batter. And the pitch to him. All speed in for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And a throw over to first. Diving back in is Nelson. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy's leading at 9-2. Here's a pitch on the way. Number down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Booted by McKenzie. Picks it up. He'll have no play. So runners at first and second with 2 out.
The right fielder.
And they'll go an infield hit for Saliskar. His second hit of the game. Hit number 9. Hits are now even at 9 apiece. Now it's Christian Ramirez. 1 for 3. With runners at first and second and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Right-hander Luke Zimmer. A freshman out of Valva, North Dakota. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. A couple of Jimmy's warming up in their bullpen. Vikings have some activity in theirs. 0-1 the count. On Ramirez, Zimmer delivers. Swing and a miss over the top of that one, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. More Viking baseball coming your way here on Saturday. Doubleheader with Dickinson State. 3 o'clock first pitch. Both games here on VCSUVikings.com. 0-2 the count here on Ramirez. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 3 for Zimmer. And that'll
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule? How about a job that offers you up to $2,500 in scholarships every year? McDonald's offers both. We can work around your schedule and help you get the hours you need. Qualifying is easy. Work for 3 months and average 15 hours per week. Everyone who qualifies gets it. Yes, everyone. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
Kane Young. Defensive change for the Vikings also is winner in the top of the 8th. Entering the game and playing center field, number 14, Jet Solonic. He'll be batting in the number 1 spot.
New pitcher now here for the Vikings. As the left-hander comes in, Kane Young, freshman out of South Sioux City, Nebraska. And also a defensive change, Jet Solonic moves out to center field.
Leading off for the Jimmies in the top of the 8th, the left fielder, number 21, Ben.
First appearance of the fall for Young. And coming up for University of Jamestown, there's a swing and a fly ball by Patton, leading things off. Ramirez out in right field, makes easy catch, 1 away. Patton had reached on an error, flied out, grounded out. Now 0 for 3, we head to the top of the order. And the designated hitter, Alex Alva.
The designated hitter, number 4, Alex Alva.
1 away here in the top of the 8th, 9-2. Jamestown leading. These two teams will meet one more time over in Jamestown this fall. Here's the pitch to Alva. To Seamer. Misses outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
I think, yeah, there is. I can see in the corner there, right by the light pole.
And there's a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the left hand, hitting Alex Alva. And takes a strike there. And it's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Young, the lefty, deals to the left-hander Alva. High ball. Count runs full now, 3-2. On Monday, the 3rd of October, the Vikings will play at Jack Brown. That one misses outside, ball 4, so Alva draws the walk. Now bring up center fielder Chase Burke.
Number 2, Chase
And the Vikings
Burke.
will be back home Wednesday, October 5th against Mayville State. 5 o'clock first pitch here at Charlie Brown. And that'll wrap up the fall portion of the schedule. And spring will be here before you know it. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's a strike. The throw down to second base is, not in time. They said Alva just got in ahead of the throw. Good throw there. Kind of a one-hopper by Rosdiva. So stolen base for Alva. And no balls on 1 strike on Burke. Young comes to the set. Checks the runner now at second. Here's the pitch. A lot of movement on that one. Misses wide. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aaron Judge, couple of hits tonight. No home runs yet. 1-1 the count. And a pickoff attempt at second. Ooh, just got back again. Good pickoff move there by Young. 1-1 the count on Chase Burke. 0 for 4 with an RBI. Young, the left-hander, checks the runner. Couple of times, spins, fakes the throw. No one covering. So Burke's still waiting to see that 1-1 pitch. The lefty sets, delivers. Misses wide, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Young, 6'1", 165, the freshman. Again, out of South Sioux City, Nebraska. Runner down at second base is Alva. 2-1 the count here on Burke, and the pitch. He swings and pops it foul and off to the right. Evens the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The spring portion of the scheduled to start February 25th in Yankton, South Dakota. As the Vikings schedule to play a 4-game series with Mount Marty. Here's a 2-2 pitch. He swings and it's a fly ball to short center. Coming in is Solonic, and the center fielder makes a shoulder high catch. That's out number 2. Got to bring up Julian Sensoris, check that. He's the on deck batter. Zender Oriehudos will step in. Oriehudos officially 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI and a run scored. Here's the pitch to him, and he'll take it belt high on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Following the 4 games at Mount Marty, the Vikings will have 4 games in Briarcliff and Sioux City, Nebraska. And conference scheduled to start on St. Patty's Day with Dickinson State out at Astoria Field. The 0-1 pitch, down and in for a ball. The count 1-1 on Oriehudos. One ball, 1 strike on the Jimmy second baseman. Runner at second base, 2 out. And Young delivers. He skies one. Again into right center field. Drifting over. Solonic. Now the right fielder Ramirez cuts in front of him. He'll make the catch and retire the side here in the 8th inning. For the Jimmies, no runs, no hits. They leave one. We are heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is Valley City State trailing University of Jamestown 9-2. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
Top of the 8th, they scored no runs and no hits. There were no Viking errors and 1 runner left on base. Drew up for Valley City State in the bottom of the 8th. Dodd, Solonic, Rosiba.
That's what it says on the website.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Jimmies, number 7, Ethan Krupp.
Ethan Krupp now in to pitch for the Jimmies. And for Krupp, he is the 4th pitcher used tonight by Coach Hager. The right-hander out of Corvallis, Oregon, the sophomore.
Leading off for the Vikings, the bottom
And
of
he
the
will
8th,
face Carter Dodd,
the left
then the top of the
fielder,
order,
number
Dustin
20,
Mertz
Carter
and Jaden Babiak.
Dodd.
Dodd has struck out twice. Sandwicher on a ground out. Krupp, the right-hander, working from the set. Delivers to Dodd. Over at the knees for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. There's a grounder right side. Second baseman Ariedu backs up a little bit and takes the slow roller, throws out to first for the out, 1 away. Now Dustin Mertz.
The center fielder,
Mertz 3 for 4, scored a run.
Jet
3 singles,
Solonic.
or Solonic, pardon me. Jet Solonic, who came in defensively last inning. So Solonic getting his first at-bat. And takes the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Solonic looking for his first hit of the season. For 6 coming in. And takes that one inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ethan Krupp came in relief last Friday in that doubleheader loss to Dickinson State, and faced 1 batter, Derek Calvillo, and Calvillo hit a home run off him. Oop, hit him in the elbow. So Solonic is hit by a pitch. Pardon me, runner at first with 1 out.
The catcher,
And that'll bring up the catcher,
28,
Caden
Caden
Rosdiba.
Rosdiba.
The freshman. Another one out of Manitoba. Getting his first at-bat of the fall camp. Rosdiba, the right-handed batter, 6'4". And the pitch, up and in, right over the head. One ball, no strikes. Babiak, while he was in there, was 0 for 4. After a hit batter and then a wild second pitch, they're going to want to have a chat with the right-hander, Ethan Krupp. Also coming up this Saturday, the Valley City State Vikings softball team, they have a scrimmage with Minnesota State Moorhead over the softball complex. Their lone home appearance this fall. Noon first pitch. So you can go catch Vikings softball and then come out here at Charlie Brown for a doubleheader against Dickinson State. 3 o'clock first pitch, a couple of 7-inning games. And we'll have all the baseball action for you right here on VCSUVikings.com. Deba now stepping into the runner at first base, and a 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caden, 6'4", 205 on a Strathclyde in Manitoba. And he takes that one, ball 2. So the count 2 balls and 1 strike, and delivery. Just misses wide, ball 3. 3-1 on Rose Debo. Shane Nixon waiting on deck here for the Vikings, trailing 9-2. They bat in the bottom of the 8th. And the pitch. There's strike 3 called on the outside corner. Got him looking. Out number 2, first strikeout for Krupp. And now Shane Nixon. Shane 0 for 3 with an RBI.
Shane Nixon.
Also hit by pitch. And takes the first pitch, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That was the 15th strikeout for Jimmy pitching tonight. Here's the 1-0 pitch here. Nixon pops it up behind home plate and out of play. They count 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 the count on Shane Nixon. And the right-hander delivers. Blown away for a ball. The count 2 balls, 1 strike. On the right-hand hitting shortstop. And the delivery way outside. And the count now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. That head batter was the 3rd Viking hit tonight. Low and away, ball 4. So Nixon draws the walk. Runners at first and second, 2 out. And that'll bring up Drew Nixon. After singling his first 2 times up, he has struck out his last 2 times. And we'll step in here with runners at first and second and 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yeah, with activity in both bullpens. May see different pitchers here in the 9th. Load away for a ball. Drew Nixon, 1 ball, no strikes. Right-handed batter facing the right-hander Ethan Krupp. And the 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Run off second, Solonic. Nixon off of first. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Drew Nixon. Misses low for a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Drew with that straightaway stance. 2-1 the count on the right-hander. And Krupp ready to work, delivers. At the knees on the outside corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Solonic, the runner at first or at second. Shane Nixon is at first. And a 2-2 count on Drew Nixon. The pitch. Low, full count now. So the runners will be off here. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 out. Solonic off second. Nixon off first. Set by Krupp. Here comes the payout pitch. Not now because he'll step off the rubber. So we await the payoff pitch here to Drew Nixon. Set by Krupp. And the pitch. He swings and lines it into right field. Brown coming in. Hayden Brown, the right fielder, loses his cap. Makes the catch. And that'll retire the side. For the Vikings, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 2. We head to the 9th. Your score is University of Jamestown 9, Valley City State 2. This is Viking Baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
For the Vikings in the bottom of the 8th, they scored no runs on no hits. There were no Jamestown errors and 2 runners left on base. Due up for the Jimmies in the top of the 9th, Sansorez, Brown, McKenzie. Also, the concession stand is selling hot dogs for $1. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Vikings will be number 13, Harrison Metz. Defensive change for the Vikings as we enter the top of the 9th. Entering the game and playing first base, number 16, Ethan Macau. He'll be batting in the number 4 spot for Drew Nixon.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
Now defensive changes here for the Valley City State Vikings. A new first baseman is Ethan Macau from Castleton. Macau, the freshman. And your new pitcher is Harrison Metz, the sophomore out of Homer, Alaska, making his first appearance of the season. As we head to the top of the 9th inning,
Leading off for the
Jamestown leading at 9-2.
The first baseman.
And Julian Sansorez will lead things off. Sansorez, the right-hander, reached on an error in his first at back in the 7th. And then came around to score in the RBI single by McKenzie. And takes a pitch on outside corner for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Metz, 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. Again, out of Homer, Alaska. And the delivery. And this is outside per ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander working from the windup. 1-1 the count. And Metz delivers. Swinging a chop foul. Down to a vacant third base coaching box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Metz did have 3 appearances last year. 4 innings of work. Gave up 11 hits, 10 runs. 9 of those were earned. A couple of walks, a couple of strikeouts. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two on Sansorez. And the pitch. Way outside. The count full. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Hayden Brown to follow here. Jimmy's batting in the top of the 9th inning, leading 9-2. It's even, 9 apiece. There's a fly ball, center field. Solonic back a few steps. Now it's a race in. Coming in hard and a sliding catch on his knees. Chet Solonic makes the play for out number 1. Took that one step back and then had to fly in and made a nice running catch.
Number 18, Hayden Brown.
Now Hayden Brown, couple of doubles, 2 for 4, run scored. One out here in the top of the 9th. And the pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Mets working off the first base side of that pitching rubber. And Lewine, the 0-1 pitch. Did he go around? Yeah, he did. Tried to check. It was upstairs, went around, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. On the left hand, hitting right fielder Hayden Brown. Here's the pitch. Low ball, 1-2. And the Vikings and Jimmy's will meet again on October 3rd, Monday night in Jamestown and Jack Brown. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brown in the pitch. Fastball upstairs, ball 2, 2-2. Vikings home this weekend again. They wrap up this 3-game homestand. Dickinson stayed in for a doubleheader on Saturday. 3 o'clock first pitch here, Charlie Brown. 2-2 the count, the pitch. Low for a ball. So the count runs full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes on Hayden Brown in the pitch. Swinging just right off the end of the bat. So the count stays full, 3-2. Viking football team on the road this weekend at Presentation College, taking on the Saints, 7 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. It'll be back home October 8th when Dakota State comes to town for 4 o'clock kickoff. That is VCSU Oarsman Day. 3-2 the count here on Brown. Mets delivers. Swung on a ground ball out towards second. He's out there for Reynolds. The throw to first for the out. 4-3 and the put out, 2 away. I'll bring up the third baseman, Reese McKenzie.
Third baseman, number 9, Reese McKenzie.
An RBI single in the 7th. In his only plate appearance. 2 out here in the top of the 9th inning. And Mets delivers. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Vikings will have Nelson, Reynolds, and Seliskar are due up. And they're going to need a whole bunch in the bottom of the 9th. Trailing 9-2. And the pitch is a high pop. Infield. Hit on that first base side. And right there making the catch is Macau. And that'll retire the side, 3 up and 3 down. That is the third 1-2-3 inning for Viking pitching here this evening. Nothing across for the Jimmies. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Jamestown 9, Valley City State 2. We're back with more Viking baseball on VCSUVikings.com.
2 up for the Vikings in the bottom of the 9th. Nelson, Reynolds, Seliskar. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Jimmies, number 14, Eric Kessler.
catcher as well. It's looking like.
Oh, Jesus. You can read that. 11?
Yeah, 17.
17, okay.
11's already coming to finish.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Defensive change for the Jimmies entering the top bottom of the ninth. Entering the game and catching, number 17, Jordan Singleton.
At least it's an easy name to say.
Right?
Not going rich school.
Well, new battery now for the University of Jamestown. As we head to the home half of the ninth inning, the new pitcher, Eric Kessler, and Jordan Singleton, the new catcher. Kessler making his first appearance of the season. And again, he will face Nelson, Reynolds, and Saliskar. So we're going to have pinch hitters coming up here for VCSU. Jay Gruel will lead things off. Batting for Nelson. Torrey was 0 for 3, or 0 for 2. A couple of walks, couple of strikeouts. So Jay Gruel
Leading off
will
for the
step in and
Vikings
pinch hit
in the
here.
top of the ninth will be a pinch hitter, number 19, Jay
And Gruel making his first plate appearance of the season.
That means that you're coming in for some.
Again, Nelson was 0 for 2 while I was in there.
July 31st.
Gruel, the right-hander, or the left-hander, facing the right-hander. Kessler, wide, ball one.
The last one we played before that was July 6th.
Gruel, a junior out of Glendon, 5'10", 190. And he swings and goes opposite field, down the left field line, dropping fast, and it'll drop in for a pinch hit single.
I saw that in there.
So Jay Gruel with a single to lead things off here in the bottom of the ninth. And now the pinch hitter parade continues with Keaton Clark out of Great Falls, Montana.
Pinch hitting for Ryan Reynolds will be number 31, Keaton Clark.
So Gruel in his first plate appearance gets a base hit. And now Torrey Nelson's going to go in and run for Gruel. And Keaton Clark making his first at bat of the year. Reynolds was 1 for 3. Single, hit by pitch. Struck out a couple of times. And now Keaton Clark. Clark, a 5'11", sophomore out of Great Falls, Montana. Runner at first. Nelson takes his lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss, something at 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Clark. Saliskar on deck for the Vikings. Batting here in the bottom of the ninth. One out, or one on, nobody out. Trailing 9-2. That hit was the 10th of the game. The Vikings have out hit UJ 10-9. Check swing, ball in the dirt. Runner to second. Here's the throw down. He's going to be out. Got him in the shoulder. As Yackley slaps on the tag. So 2-6 on the, well, probably went down as a caught stealing. So 1 away. And a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Clark. That was a good throw, too, by Singleton, the new catcher. Swing and a miss. Clark goes down swinging. First strikeout for Kessler, 2 away. That is the 16th strikeout for UJ pitching here tonight. 2 away. Remember last year, as I mentioned in the pregame, when the Vikings won 4-3 here, Viking pitchers had 18 strikeouts that night. So Cam Perro will bat here for Saliskar with 2 out, nobody on. He swings at the first pitch, missed it, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And Perro is making his first at-bat here of the year. And in for strike two. Nothing in two to come up. Taking Hacken here. 0-2 the count on Cam Perro out of Lashburn, Saskatchewan, the freshman. No balls and 2 strikes. The right-hander, Kessler, sets, delivers, check swing. Did he go? They don't ask. Now they ask. And no. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count on Perro. Kessler, the right-hander, delivers. Wide, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming up post game, just a quick recap of how this one played out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. At the knees, strike 3 called. They got him looking. So Perro strikes out. Second strikeout for Kessler, and a 3-up, sort of a 3-up, 3-down inning. They did give up a hit, no run.